Love is truly an amazing thing, especially when your best friend is in love with you and you're actually not in love with them, but you keep leading them on because, hey, their feelings don't matter. Nikita Dragun is a makeup guru and YouTuber with 2.6 million subscribers, and she's known for moments like this.
Bitch, you're supposed to cheers first.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's such a nice and wholesome moment. Just like when people yell at each other in traffic. Anyway, like many YouTubers, Nikita recently released her reality show, and it's amazingly real. Nikita has a reality show, and it's super real.
I feel like I'm really putting myself out here with these dating things. I'm being vulnerable and I'm trying.
Nikita's trying so hard, folks. That's why one of her dates went like this.
Have a drink, stupid ass. It's stupid.
I think they're gonna make it, folks.
It's the morning after Halloween and I'm trying to process everything that happened last night. Stop.
Oh yeah, folks, remember this super real moment that actually happened and wasn't scripted at all?
Stop filming me. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
I feel so bad for Nikita right now because even though she told her crew to stop filming after she had a mental breakdown after running into her ex-boyfriend at a party and then said that she didn't want anybody to ever see her like that, she ended up approving the episode of the show that she produced for herself so millions of people can see it anyway. That's as consistent as my cell phone signal.
Nikita, it's Oscar.
I just texted Oscar asking him that, like, I need him. That's it.
Oh, that makes absolute sense, especially considering that Nikita said this about Oscar like one episode ago.
I mean, did I know Oscar was gonna show up uninvited? No, but like, be gone, please.
Wow, Nikita can surely change her mind like a Bill Murray movie.
I'm honestly so relieved to see Oscar. Like, no matter what goes on in my life, he's always the one to settle me down.
Well, that makes sense because in every single episode before this, Nikita has said the exact opposite.
I'm done. I'm definitely not one that gets caught up on labels. But for me, what I'm searching for is a man to make me feel like a woman. And I just feel like I don't know why Oscar's attracted to me.
I am at the edge of my seat with this back and forth between Nikita and Oscar. It's as spontaneous as the sun.
Come in.
Hi.
Don't make fun of me. You're cute.
I absolutely love how real Nikita's show is. Like every single character is there at the exact right time so they can discuss the exact thing that happened in the scene before. It is so perfectly crafted. It's almost like it was scripted. That's why Nikita's reality shows is real as blue watermelon.
Thanks for saving me last night.
I was gonna talk to you about something. I feel like we hang out kind of on your terms.
Is that my fault?
No, it's totally not Nikita's fault. Nothing is Nikita's fault. Even though she created, produced, and basically wrote this entire show for herself and all the situations she had to approve so they would be on screen. That's why what we're witnessing is reality.
Like you literally will shut me out and I have no access to you.
Oscar's being so dramatic right now because Nikita doesn't shut him out of her life. She kicks him out after she takes everything she needs from him.
I just need to know, like, for real, because I feel like you've been leaving me out in the dark and I don't want to be left out in the dark anymore. And I just, like, we need to decide on if we're just going to be friends or if we're going to try to develop something more than just a friendship.
Oscar's just wanting too much right now because Nikita has to keep her options open. How else is Nikita supposed to have an interesting reality show if she can't string along her ex-boyfriend while going on dates with like 50 different people? Because everybody knows people love to watch a soap opera.
So all I'm saying is I just need to know if you just want to be my friend or what. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know.
That has to be one of the most amazing responses to a moment of pure vulnerability where somebody literally pours their hearts out on television. It's only appropriate to treat the people who love you like they're expendable.
Because it's just like, I don't know if I like want to lose like my friend, you know? Is that a fair statement? I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know how I feel. I feel confused because that's how I feel in the situation.
That is a fair statement, as long as you keep leading them on and making them believe that you actually want to have a relationship with them. Because everybody knows that the best way to treat someone who's in love with you is to torture them in the friend zone because love hurts.
I just need to, like, be the grown up and, like, give you your space.
Yeah.
And let you do what you have to do. But also it hurts for me. All right.
it's Oscar's fault he put himself in this situation. Doesn't he know Nikita thinks he's as useful as a USB pet rock?
Oscar is too confusing for words.
We need to understand where Nikita's coming from with this because it's very difficult to understand when someone sits you down and tells you that they're madly in love with you. Why would anyone even be that honest?
Have you met Oscar before?
I remember taking you home and you were like talking about him.
Yeah. Do I lose a friendship and, you know, pursue something else? Or it's like, do I just keep the friendship?
But that could be also like your Prince Charming.
I know.
That's such a big conflict to be trapped between because everybody knows that love and friendship can't go hand in hand. In fact, you should never be friends with a person that you date or even marry. Can you imagine what type of nightmare that would be? To actually get along with a person that you love? That's ludicrous.
Get back, you don't know me like that.
Okay, sis, wait, look at this guy.
Where? Oh,
Aki.
okay.
No, he's cute.
Wait, who's this?
His name's Corey.
Good for Nikita for moving on from Oscar already so quickly without ever making up her mind about what she wants to do about that situation. Because it's not real love unless you're torturing the other person.
So Corey slid into my DMs, and we're gonna do a little light date, something that's not a dinner commitment, because I just feel like that is too intense. Let's play some games.
That's a great strategy from Nikita to go on a date where she has to play games because that is literally what love is for her. A game of hearts.
I mean, of course I'm late. It takes me a while to get ready.
I mean, why would Nikita have the incentive to show up on time when she could just make the guy look like a fool on her reality show? Plus, showing up late is a new trend on influencer reality shows.
Oh!
6 hours late.
Isn't wasting someone else's time so relatable and hilarious?
But look how I come prepared, girl. It takes work. Oh my God, you're literally so late.
Oh my God.
Literally so late.
This guy must really want to go on a date with Nikita, or he got cast to be there, so he had to be there anyway.
Well, you're getting us drinks. You gotta catch up.
Corey is tall, Southern charm, a gentleman, and I know he's living for my fantasy. I can just tell.
Nikita's right. Corey's fantasy is to wait hours so he can do the scene he's been practicing.
Wait, okay, so you've been on like a million dates.
No, I don't go on a lot of dates. I like to be friends with the person first.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, Nikita's not gonna like that. It's a big no-no for her to mix love and friendship. I mean, look at what she's doing to Oscar. He's a friend and he's basically trash to her.
At the end of the day, I'm a competitive ass bitch.
That is so relatable of Nikita because everybody who goes on a date knows that it's more important to beat the person that you're dating on the game than it is to get to know them.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Yes. Oh.
I felt really bad because you literally didn't win as much as I thought you were about to win.
Nikita's right for putting her date down for losing to her because rubbing it in is the best way to relate to anyone.
I mean, seeing Corey, these bad dates are just in the past and just, wow. He's cute. Okay, he's cute.
Poor Nikita having to go on these bad dates that she set up for herself on the show that she created, produced, and wrote for herself. It's such a terrible way to make money.
I won. I think I deserve your number.
That would make up for my night.
You gotta appreciate Nikita for eviscerating her date to such a degree that the best thing she can do for him to make him feel better is to give him her number. I get a feeling they're gonna be the type of couple that competes for dominance in the relationship, which is super healthy.
What is this?
Okay, pose.
Wait, what? You're not gonna be with me?
Lift up your shirt or something.
Ah, yes, the sign of a true love connection. When you get told to remove your shirt in the middle of a date in an arcade, which is most likely filled with families and children. Because that's how you show you're proud of dating the person that you're with, by having your date strip in front of a bunch of children, like Jake Paul does in his videos. I'm glad Nikita's doing this, because if it weren't for the guy's body, she probably wouldn't even remember who he is. Because we live in the age of deep, meaningful connections.
And I got a really cute picture as my contact pic. Did y'all see that? You saw it? You saw it? Okay.
Oh, we totally saw how your date was standing in the middle of a public place holding his shirt up very awkwardly while you just sized them down to just his abs. Because everybody knows, no abs, no exist.
I think with anyone else but Oscar, it's so much easier because it's like an unknown person that I'm starting to make feelings whenever there's like no history there. I get butterflies in my stomach.
Thank you, Nikita, for describing what it feels like to fall in love and why so many people are scared of long-term relationships. Because it's much easier to just keep indulging in that feeling of newness than it is to actually be vulnerable and try to get to know someone on a deep, meaningful level.
But with Oscar, I know everything about him and he knows everything about me. So it just gets complicated.
Nikita's right. If you just keep dating brand new people all the time, then you can just hide your true self with all of its good and bad parts and avoid developing any intimacy because you don't need to trust the people that you're dating. In fact, it's better if you never learn anything about each other, if your goal is to be miserable. Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you like, will be another date that Nikita arrives super late to. Let's hope next time, fingers crossed, she arrives 2 days late. Tell me in the comments down below what do you think. I want to know. Check out these videos right here. They're good too. Make sure you keep washing your hands, not touching your face, and staying away from stupid people. I love all of you defenders. Have an amazing day. Peace.